half. Kaimi Fairbairn, the AFC Special Teams Player of the Week, after knocking through a 54-yard field goal in overtime to beat Tennessee. We'll get things started. We're underway. Pierre Strong, the deep man, and this is returnable. Strong takes it at the 5. Strong looking for a hole, breaks one tackle, turns the corner, and Strong gets to the outside across the 40-yard line.
The leader of a team that could go to the playoffs.
Fake the handoff, Flacco, deep shot on first down, looking for the big play, and it's caught by Cooper!
Plus variety. And with Joe Flacco, more of those plays are available because of the big arm.
Kareem Hunt in there, Wildcat. Hunt on first and goal. Not much room to work. Gun, Moore the motion man. Flacco fires, incomplete. Jerome Ford. Flacco on the outside. Ford cuts it. He's got the angle. Touchdown, Browns.
Remember, Evan was talking in the beginning about defense. Hey, you've got to feed off the silence of the crowd. Joe Flacco on offense silenced them quickly.
Returnable, Damian Pierce slashes across the 25 and he gets
hometown and wants to do it for those people as well.
Looking to throw on first down. Keenum will dump off over the middle, caught by Singletary, makes a nice move up. Charlie Heck is in for George Fant at right tackle on a give to Single.
Holding. Defense, number 93.
Miles Garrett in white and number 78, Laramie Tunsil in blue in the pass rush game.
Deep drop. Deep shot. Keenum looking for Collins. It's incomplete and a flag thrown at the 39. Penalty marker will work against Cleveland.
Defense, number 23.
Quarterback in there right now. It's Davis Mills. So Mills trying to run with it. And the Browns
out there.
Sometimes is it just to show them something different, plant a seed?
I think that they say that to themselves.
Flags down. Case Keenum, who has won a game with 6 different teams in his NFL career. Good hands.
Special teams. Both special teams coaches know each other quite well.
Adjustment there by Johnston after the rush. Prochet in the backfield. Motion man Bryant, fake the handoff. Flacco fires to Bryant. And he has spongery himself, so we've seen a lot of Derek Barnett and Jerry Hughes. Screen pass is dropped. 3rd down and 4. Flacco, pump. Flacco somehow spins out of it, throws it to the sideline for a first down. Cedric Tillman holds. Ford, the running back, give it to him. Ford knifes through and then gets stood up. In there now defensively for Houston, so they're rotating defensive ends. Give up the middle. 5 defensive backs here for the Texans. 3rd and 10. Flacco looking to convert. They'll toss it to the air as a referee.
Holding. Offense, number 66. That penalty is declined.
Robert Woods standing at the 24. High kick, sailing. Woods ranges over. He's got some room to work from the 22. Tries to operate along the sideline and does. He is an O'Toole. First down. Good timing to Singletary. Big gain on the dump off from Keenum. Singletary finally.
Now out front, throwing the block.
Holding.
The Singletary
Offense,
used.
number 70.
Backfield. 1st and 16. Pitch it. Singletary stops. And then accelerate. And they were checking out his right foot.
Can ill afford to lose him, having a really good year.
Mills stays in there. Fake it, and now toss it to Beck, the fullback. Seeing his 2nd straight game, concussion protocol. This is a 3rd and 9. Keenum back in. Flip it on a floater. For Johnston. Prochet. Has to move laterally to bring this one in at the 9, then walks the tightrope. Texans 8 and 6. Browns currently the 5 seed in the AFC. Flacco. Nicely handled by Cooper.
Coming in the game, both teams going with this backup quarterback package.
And he gives it to Pierre Strong, who
attack if I'm Cleveland.
Flacco faked the handoff, sells it well, throws it to Njoku, who
will feel good about things.
3rd and 6. Hunt is in there. Flacco looks that way, zips ones over to Hunt.
And he dreams of being up 2 scores on this possession.
Hewlett snaps it. Bajorquez end over end with a flag down at the 41.
Prior to the kick, holding, kicking team. 10-yard penalty, replay 4th down.
50 on the clock. Woods from the 17 and hit. Pulls by the nostrils.
It's in the instructions.
I don't think he read those. Keenum under a heavy rush, floats it out there and a flag down.
Prior to the
Koromoa.
pass, holding, defense, number 23.
He's been so good on the corner, you learn to live with a few of those.
Singletary caught from behind.
2 negative runs against this Cleveland front, but you've got to stay with it.
Singletary again, tried the jump cut. A modest deal, 1-year deal with the Texans. Play action, 2nd and 10. Yeah.
Offside, offense, number 2. This is the end of the first quarter.
So the Browns strike first with a touchdown on the opening drive, and that has been all the scoring.
And after, and you should have seen Toro doing wheelies.
Deep drop, step up. Keenum delivers underneath, catches made by Schultz.
Factor in this game, trying to win his battles.
Keenum is 4 of 5, but for just 17 yards. There's Collins. And James Prochet, the second, standing at his own 9. Fair catch. 3-yarder to Amari Cooper. On a handoff for Ford. Works the middle and fall 5. Another handoff. It's Ford again. Beautiful spin move by Ford for a first down. First down, fake it, bootleg, Flacco sets, throws, looking for separation. It's caught. Amari Cooper down the sideline for the touchdown.
Pass interference, defense, number 37. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, touchdown.
Go quicker than Ump did, because now they weren't calling him Ump, they were calling Joe Grandpa.
Kickoff, Hopkins to Pierce. Still going. Pierce. Texans need it. Does Pierce have enough gas? He does! Touchdown, Houston!
Frank Ross, the special teams coach for the Houston Texans, trained under Bubba Ventrone, the special teams coach of the Cleveland Browns, and he learned his lessons well. An excellent block at the initial contact spot.
Fake the handoff. Flacco fires it. Incomplete. Go. Getting on the same page with Elijah Moore. Moving pocket. Flacco goes the other way against the grain. Broken tackle by Hunt. And stays on his feet with the tackle.
Holding. Offense, number 55.
See if D'Amico Ryans just wants to play coverage here, and he does.
Flacco in the pocket. Step and throw. A wobbler. Nickel package here for Houston. Flacco, they'll go with the short one to Njoku, and he's wrapped up in a half-yard line. Woods, fair catch, brings it in. Is it 1st and 10 at its own 33. Give it to Singletary, and he's
Emergency duty all the time is the tight end, Harrison Bryant.
Popped up in the air, but when Fairbairn went down. And Keenum goes down.
This flag is.
Legal contact, defense, number 23.
4th first down via penalty for Houston. A jump, free play. Keenum will air it out. Receiver got turned around.
Mills, this experience to try and take advantage.
Number 93.
The game so far.
Pitch it. Pierce is in. The zigzag by Pierce leads to a first down.
Pierce getting to the corner.
Holding. Offense, number 63.
Right there on Taki, and see how the hand gets on his back and
Coaching tree. McVay, Shanahan. Timing play. Round pick out of Mississippi State in 2022. Give it to Pierce. And this time the Browns. 3rd and 7. Keenum out of the pocket. Trying to buy time. Keenum is not going to get out of there. And here is Cameron Johnston to punt it once again. Prochet lets it bounce. Got it.
During the kick, illegal back, kicking team, number 43.
This is not a replay of 4th down, or this would be a re-kick. This is what the discussion was with
Correction.
Kevin Stefanski.
10 yards from the dead ball spot.
There earlier. On a give to Jerome Ford. He's working out of the gun. Flacco. Pump fake. Is he going to run with it? No. He'll throw it. Sideline. His face like, ooh, we may have something here. Flacco on 3rd and 10. Loaded up. First down throw, Elijah Moore. Down to 5:38 to go in this first half. Flacco out of the gun. He will throw it. Complete. It's through the air for Cleveland. 16 for the Texans. Ford gets twirled down.
Some reps here as the holder.
2nd down and 12. Flacco looks. Flacco, end zone! Touchdown! A dime to Njoku!
Safeties. So the middle zone is open for him, right? Split safeties. Njoku running that stick nod, meaning looking to the outside, then cutting back to the inside. And he throws it right over the linebacker Perryman and to the opposite side of the safety Amos and said, Njoku, go make a play. And it's exactly what he did when he was with the Chargers 2 seasons ago and finished a ball game kicking.
Dorian Thompson-Robinson looking for 2, propels himself.
Normal, the punter usually becomes the kicker. We'll see how that goes.
Well, he just rolled that one in the direction of Pierce, who already has a 98-yard kickoff return. Trying to get to the outside, and he's 16 to win the game in overtime. Play fake, Keenum rushes on, and Keenum in defense. Dime package here for the Browns. It's a running play, Agunbowale. Prochet decides to return it. Fair catch. They would have had the 2-minute warning.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 47 of the kicking team.
So we hit the 2-minute warning. Beck gets called for the extracurricular there.
Try and get out of here at the half without giving up any more points.
Running play, Ford.
Edge rushers. Can Jerry Hughes make a play off the edge for him, the wily veteran?
Flacco. Throw it up there, and it's intercepted. 24 yards passing. Keenum looks. He'll toss it. Singletary. 7 points off of those turnovers. Also the most in the NFL. 3rd and 1. Keenum. High throw is handled. Out with a calf injury. They lost Grant Delpit for the season. Over the middle, catchmans last week. They had lost 30 games in a row when they were trailing by 13 or more. They came back to win that one. The snag by Schultz.
Where he essentially took the ball away from the defender and kept things alive for them. Look at that catch in open field, and then he shrugs off the attempted tackle. I think that's Greg Newsome in the open field trying to shoulder block him down, and Schultz runs right through him.
Needed about 20 yards to get into legitimate field goal range. Oh, that ball tipped and picked. Oh.
And let's see who gets it up the middle. Is that Shelby Harris? Who has a knack for knocking footballs in the air.
Right now, so they're thinking touchdowns.
Yes.
For Flacco. 20 seconds left. Flacco dials it up. Catch is made.
Now, it's going to be 5 people in the pattern counting the tight end.
Flacco. Incomplete. Flacco. Time winding down. Flacco slings it. So the Browns going for it. 5 seconds left. Flacco floats it. End zone. Intercepted. And that'll end the half. In Houston, the Browns 22, the Texans 7. With those deep balls and the fact that it's brought a whole new dynamic to Cleveland. Houston, the only scoring from a kickoff return for a touchdown. Damian.
Jonathan Grenard defensively.
And the first play from scrimmage is a huge hole for Singletary. Certainly needs something to get this offense going, and that's not going to help. He came in with 3.5 sacks. He's got 2 today. Keenum, outside throw. There is Schultz. 3rd down and 12. Keenum throws it. Catches sustained offense so far today from the Texans. It's been a whole lot of Cameron Johnston, the punter. Prochet, just in case. Break this glass for emergency. Flacco underneath touchdown in what would have been an obvious field goal situation, but Hopkins down with the injury. Now changed all that. Third down and 1. Flacco, play fake, and put it on the money to Amari Cooper. Pierre Strong Jr. now in at running back. They give it to him. And he gasps in that area to keep feeling good and feeling fresh and feeling ready. Flacco under a rush. Dump off. Njoku. Back to the offensive coordinator, Alex Van Pelt, for making this work. Flacco, step, throw to the sideline. Catch is made by Akins, the former.
Always want to make sure that they help their teammates up, and it's a big deal to them.
Give is to Hunt, tried to redirect for the week.
He's got the game plan each week, and now he's adding some extras to it, like 2-minute offense. And salary's pretty good if he's given pickup truck each week.
Tell you what, Hudson Washburn would love that gift. Give it up to Ford. And
what are we going to do, Chris? We'll make it work, and that's what they've been trying to do on defense, too.
10th play of the drive. Flacco stays alive and hits Cooper. Cooper gets toppled over.
Field, he finds him. There's the hit, the pocket, and make the throw without being able to step into it.
And Charles, that's 200 yards receiving for Amari Cooper. Over 7 minutes of game action.
Nice play on the backside.
Yard field goal attempt. Obviously, they've got a completely different thought process. Flip it up. Could crowd the line. They handle the rush initially. Flacco does get rid of it. Oh, sideline grab, Amari Cooper.
And look at him use his body to ward him off as well. Both feet down at the top. Toe tap, and they got the play off too.
Flacco to the end zone. Cooper out of bounds. Man.
Defense, too many men. 12 players on the field.
Had to.
Somewhere Mark Kerr is watching saying, yep, that's right. Flacco, end zone, knocked away. So it is Hunt running with it.
Had the field goal in play. 17th play of this drive.
Flacco taking
back injury.
This is nearly a 10-minute drive. Flacco on time, touchdown, Amari Cooper.
Together, despite injuries and other things, and he gets inside of Stingley, crosses the face of the defensive back, which you don't want as a DB, and Stingley's there.
Direct snap to the running back.
If they flip it back to nope.
They don't. Ford, stutter step, stood up.
That's Joe Flacco throwing the football.
Bajorquez, he'll bounce this one to Pierce on the scoop. And Pierce now down 28-7. They have generated 96 yards of offense.
Win every game now. They can just play to their potential.
Shotgun on 2nd and 8. 3rd and 8. Keenum hit as he throws. It's up there, and it's intercepted. Deron Harmon, the veteran, with the pick.
That was Keenum trying to throw it, and Zadarius Smith, who's having a day.
It's been home to the Texans since 2002. Minute 35 to play here in the 3rd. Once again. Fake the run. Flacco. Pedal to the metal. And Browns in control. It's a running play for Strong.
That ever since.
3rd down and 5. Clock ticking down. We go to the 4th. The Cleveland Browns looking to improve to 10-5 and solidify their playoff position. They've got the lead in Houston. Director Suzanne Smith. Flacco underneath. He deals to Downs. 2 picks. It's a running play for Hunt.
Not with him. We've seen him develop into a heck of a pro.
Flacco.
Didn't have to deal with Denzel Perryman, and we totally understand that.
Flacco underneath, catch made. Moore trying to create after the grab. Sensational job by Barry and his staff. Flacco, 4th down throw is perfect to Cooper.
And Ian, as we've watched this game develop, backup lineman.
Flacco, fake the handoff, another throw. Flag down.
Watching Njoku, 85 in white, and as he reverses inside, you see Christian Harris hands on him.
Nick Harris in the backfield. On a give, it is Hunt. Play clock winding down. 2-point try, Flacco. Why not? Because he's going to kick off. And he'll just roll it down the turf. Scooped up at the 23-yard line by Beck. And then tackled, we have seen in spot duty here today on a couple of plays, is now in there for Houston. And his throw, D'Amico Ryans and company, home for Tennessee and then at Indianapolis.
Because they, as you mentioned, are on the backside of the tiebreakers with Indianapolis and Jacksonville.
You know, I just focus on our game.
Okay, my bad. I'm trying to multitask.
I'm locked in here, man.
What am I doing?
Mills throws on 4th down, incomplete.
That list, every one of them a Hall of Famer.
Dorian Thompson-Robinson now in, and the give
From Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, Cooper's got 252 yards. The team record is 261. Jacko, considering when he was picked up,
yeah,
should he be getting offensive lineman holiday gifts? So you just give him a putter?
Clubs. Instead of giving him the whole set.
Yeah, but it's what else you do. In season, can you make the proper in the next couple of days? 4th down. Thompson-Robinson is sacked. The Texans, Houston takes over at the 39-yard line. Davis Mills in the game on the pass.
4th quarter with Davis Mills getting an opportunity. If he can show some things, if he can flash.
In the 8th spot in the AFC, so on the bubble. They were in a 3-way tie for first place in the AFC South. Jacksonville holds the tie. First down for Houston, 7:28 to play. Mills perfectly placed.
Opportunities for Davis Mills to find people here.
First play in Browns territory today. And came out, you thought to yourself, oh, it's going to be C.J. Stroud, Deshaun Watson. Pass to the end zone.
In uniform, you know, being Mr. Backup quarterback.
Mills on the pitch and catch to Robert Wood. From the 5, Davis Mills, incomplete. Overtime. 2nd and goal, Mills, drop. Crowd the line, rush coming, Mills releases, adjustment, Nico Collins, touchdown, Texans.
Just a timing play and good timing by Davis Mills. Put the ball out there so Collins could make a play on it. Even though it was inside, the timing was so good, Ford wasn't there to make a play on the ball, and Collins hauls it in. His 7th touchdown of the year, every single.
Agunbawale in there, fake the handoff, Mills throws, and they've got the 2-pointer to Collins.
A bit better, so we'll see how it goes.
Fairbairn, he tries it, and Houston recovers it off.
Yards that it needed, and did Cleveland touch it first? That's the key. Cleveland touched it, so it doesn't matter now. Now the ball's fair game. And Cleveland lost on that one.
So Houston, another shot, that ball tipped. Singletary sets up as a receiver, and Mills.
Hasn't happened, and his defense has been its usual dominant self.
3rd and 10, Mills nearly. 4th down throw, it's complete. Now running the offense, replacing Case Keenum. Mills has time, floater, and a 2nd down throw by Mills. They'll work it underneath again to Pierce. And fighting for that 1st down, he's going to get it.
Back in form.
Under 5 minutes to go. Mills guns it. 1st and goal, Texans. Mills, pump. Mills gets out of the pocket, looking to run for it. Stumbles. In. Touchdown.
Good presence right there, and you see how he keeps his eyes up, still looking to see if there's a route to throw it, but he evades well and finds the goal line. Stretches it out, 6'4". Is he down before a ball crosses? That's gonna be enough to overturn it. Let's take a look. Every scoring play reviewed. Elbow.
Beck shifts to the backfield. Mills throws for the touchdown. Andrew Beck, 21 with 4:12 remaining. To go. Successful onside kick last time. Trying it again. Not this time. Development. Amari Cooper is in there. Chance to set the record for him. Most receiving yards in a game in Browns history. Cooper with 252 yards.
Face mask. Defense, number 6.
1st down for Cleveland. It's Ford.
Position with your kicking game with Hopkins and Bojorquez. And now you can play full offense.
He was looking for Cooper. Normal circumstances, you're up by 14 points with under 4 minutes to go. Give it to Ford on third play. Flacco delivers. It's caught by Cooper.
Best cover guy who knew it was coming his way.
Flacco on a give, and Hunt is buried behind the line in 12 here for Cleveland. Flacco on a pitch, Jerome Ford, and hit.
Is the focal point, but in this case, because he's expanded the offense so much, people are noticing that offense was struggling to score, and their winning would have seen him with, because we've seen him since day one.
Fourth down throw, Flacco, Jerome Ford the catch, anyone to kick a field goal.
And as Evan pointed out, the defense is back in the ball game. He said that was, so they're not thrilled about this.
Mills on second down. It's a 3rd and 10 for Davis Mills, and the Texans at the 17. Mills lets it fly. Catch made by Brown. Quick hitter over the middle. Brevin Jordan.
It's December.
That's right.
And this is his return a year later after an ACL.
Dalton Schultz back out there. Mills out of the pocket. Releases. Catch. And Schultz with the move to get the first down. First down at the 47. Mills throws a deep one. Building this team up. Nick Caserio, the GM. Mills fires it.
In a very short amount of time with D'Amico Ryans.
42 seconds left. Mills has to release it. Schultz. Last gasps for the Texans. Flags down. Mills. The underneath throw. Schultz.
Offside. Defense, number 95.
Nope. Houston. Mills out of the pocket. Looking downfield. Mills throws. Deflected. And that's it. Flacco continues to light it up. Houston falls to 8-7. So the Texans still in the hunt. Indianapolis lost. Opening here for Jacksonville. Cleveland now a game and a half behind Baltimore. Ravens have the big one coming up against San Francisco.